Yeah, so I think yesterday I woke up and decided to set up the Switch 2. I know. Yeah. I'm actually quite surprised that my capture card was actually able to recognize it since, I was a bit afraid that it was newer hardware and I would have to get like a new capture card for this, but no. The Yankee Shadowcast, despite their program being a bit glitchy, it works pretty well. hmm So yeah, like I tried doing some color correction. Like I was seeing if my past color correction I did for my Switch, if that would fit well with this. Like customers can kind of see it's very subtle, but just to ease out the reds, because they show up a bit too dark on the capture. So yeah. Anyways, but I gotta say, it works pretty well. I probably like it came with the ultra what was it ultra speed HDMI cable that I just ended up swapping with the old one connected to my Switch, and so I had that connected to my splitter, and then just I tell you the way I have it set up is kind of complex. It's like I have it routed to a splitter so that way it could capture from the capture card and my secondary monitor, so I don't get any latency issues since I'm looking at it on my monitor. I did do like a test recording, and it's like I don't know, a couple of frames off, but honestly, it's pretty good if I wanted just to look at my application instead. But yeah, so this is the Switch 2. Actually, here, let me turn on. I'll pull up the live action cam for a second. I want to share this again. I talked about this during my drawing stream, but yeah, let me actually pull this out real quick. Oh, I move a little bit closer. All right, so pretty much this is the Switch 1 controller. And here's the thing I've noticed the most. You see the sticks? You can see how they're like, let me hold it up to the mic. You see how they're a bit clacky? Yeah, it's like when I'm playing, it's like, yeah, I don't get that with the new one. The new controller it is like, it feels like, I don't want to say it feels like a membrane keyboard, but it feels pretty quiet. So from now on, when I'm playing a Switch 2 game, or I guess a Switch game in general. I'll be honest, I have a Switch backlog. I'll probably be continuing on the Switch 2 anyways. I think Mario Kart World and the Welcome Tour are probably the only two Switch game or Switch 2 games I'll be playing on the channel for a while. But yeah, I mean, if you want a comparison with my Xbox controller, like yeah, this is the stuff you'll probably hear. Let me just hold it up to the mic. The stick stuff, like I usually have it up to here, so it will pick up when I'm playing games on my PC. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I had an Xbox controller that has like sticks like these. But yeah, overall, not too bad, honestly. I like how they don't feel like I'm just they don't feel clickety clackety. They feel nice and I don't know how to say bonky. I don't know what's the term, but yeah, no, it looks great. I like the new backing they got over here. And overall it feels so smooth. I don't even like recognize these, but like I know I'm not a fan of the back buttons, but the way I hold it, they don't exist unless I physically have to click them, and those are usually optional. So overall, my thoughts on the controller is that it's great. I like it. A major improve. Turn off my light. But yeah, no, we're gonna do the welcome tour first, and then we'll check out Mario Kart World. I'll probably separate the VODs, but yeah. This is going to be the welcome tour for the Nintendo Switch 2. It was like $10. Oh yeah, I should probably change the sleep time. I forgot to change the sleep time. That's fine. Oh, let me lower the volume. Welcome tour. Yeah, I forgot to adjust the volume. There we go, that should be a bit better. But yeah, this is a Nintendo Switch 2 welcome tour. Apparently it's a museum. Welcome to a Nintendo Switch 2 World Tour. Select an appearance. Oh. Oh, which person am I going to be in the crowd? Let's see. Yeah, sure, why not? You know, why can't I just be my me? It makes sense. Okay, I'll go with this one. Begin the entry soon. Please proceed to the gate. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. I'll probably be only playing this once. Hello and welcome. What do you think of the venue? Is this the biggest Nintendo Switch 2 you've ever seen, or what? Go ahead and walk all over it. There are some sort of things to do around here. You can gain some insight into what makes the Nintendo 2 tick. Take some quizzes about the system. Experience a tech demo that shows off the system's features. And of course, play minigames. Remember when this used to be free on the 3DS? What's the last thing? Oh, the stamp rally? Stamps are hidden all over the place, so happy hunting. By the way, if you want to move around more quickly, hold and press B to run. The exhibition is really big, so it might save you some time. Oh yeah, we're at the... not really the D-pad, but the button pad. I remember when people were saying it was going to be a D-pad instead of like the buttons. No, they're still going to do the buttons. I'm going to assume that down the line we're just going to get like some third-party controller Joy-Con that has like the D-pad. Let's see. Left button. Were you startled by the stamp popping up? Don't worry, it's harmless. Have fun with the stamp rally. Hunt down the hidden stamps and be sure to... Stamps, it's sure to be a blast. Okay. Down button. Whew. To the right button. This just feels like a scavenger hunt. Yeah. Do you want to play this minigame? Go ahead and talk to the staff member. Wait, where's the joystick? Oh no, it's at the top actually, right. It's above the D-pad. Oh right, that's where the information is. Okay. Hey there, ready to show off your mouse skills? Mouse control allows you to move your character more okay, do I have to go grab it? I gotta go grab it. In this minigame, there's a lot of spike balls falling from the sky, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. You need to use your mouse skills dodging gracefully and weaving tactically around them. Can be pretty tricky, so stay focused. Hold on. Do I have to switch my... Okay, one second, I gotta swap out. Probably should be using the Joy-Cons right now. Also, let me actually change the sleep timer on the game. Because I think it went to the basic, what's it, 10 minutes for auto sleep? Okay, let's change that to 30. Okay, let me... Can I, how easy is it to swap controllers? Let me test it out. Let me grab the Joy-Cons. Which I have to say, they're way easier to grab for someone who has their Switch all the way in the far corner of their desk, next to their monitors. Okay. Oh, it actually does pick them up automatically. Okay, that's good. I remember I had to like futz around when it came to swapping controls. You know, I'd, like turn them on or something, have them detect. I'm glad it's automatic now. Okay, let's switch back. Oh, yeah, actually, where's the... I think put it on the grip. Or no, I think I need the mouse thing, right? Oh, hold on. Yep, there it is. There we go. The magnets do snap automatically, which I like. Alright, let me see. How is the mouse mode? Try control... Okay, so... Hold on. I need to grab... Which one? The red one? Oh, I dropped the other one. Okay. Okay, this is the first time I'm trying out the new mouse mode. It feels interesting. So wait, I would. Oh, let me put on my mouse pad. Oh, whoa, that feels weird. Hold on. This actually feels kind of weird. I can feel the vibration on my mouse pad. Okay, that is. Oh, what the heck? Jesus, this feels like an upgrade from the Wii cursor. Okay. Dodge the spike balls as much as you can. Okay. Oh. You know, this is going to actually open up the gates for first-person shooters. If you don't like a controller, just swap to the mouse mode. Oh, fuck. Let me try again. You know what this feels like? It feels like a game, if you were to play this on the Wii, you would have to hope your cursor thing doesn't drift. Okay, oh, goddamn big spiky balls falling very fast. Okay, oh wow. Okay, I gotta last for 30 seconds. Okay, let me try again. Okay, here we go. It's so weird. But surprisingly, I'm adapting pretty quick to it. Alright. God damn it. Same time. Oh, that was being too fast. I don't know what the heck the mouse sensitivity is on this thing. But, you know, I like it, actually. It has that bit of, like, high mouse sensitivity that I do like. If you ever see me tweak game settings. Because I think my regular mouse sensitivity is, like, around 2000. Which, yeah, it probably... Like, again with 22. Okay, let me try this again. Wow. How many minigames are in this? Because I'll be honest, depending on the amount of minigames in this, I might actually justify the price tag. I can't say much about the other price tag though. $80. Makes me reminisce on the days. Oh, are those green spike shells? Oh, the green spike balls. Oh ho ho. Oh. At least I made 30. Okay, you know what? I'm happy. I made the 30. Okay, let me go back. Okay, that was good. I got both medals. Yippee. Okay. You dodge the spike balls with ease. Such elegant mouse handling. Looks like part 2 is available. So, I wonder. I wonder how other companies are going to try to mimic mouse movement with their controllers. Like, is the PS6 going to like snap in half or controllers snap in half, and I can like use half of it as like a mouse? Is that going to happen? Oh man, collecting clear medals, huh? Looks like looks like you just got your first medal. I've already got 5. Yep, I'm pretty good at this stuff. Good for you. Okay, I have to hit the right stick, or the release button to get rid of the mouse. I don't know what you call it, like the mouse feet thing, the attachment. Yeah. Okay. I had my first go on one of those mouse control games today. Believe you, believe you me, I was sliding around like no one's business. What's this? So, what's the HD Rumble 2 like? It's so much easier to understand when you go hands-on. Sure. This minigame will showcase some of the HD Rumble 2 can do. You're likely aware about the HD Rumble 2 can produce the very strong vibrations. This minigame will allow you to experience these strong vibrations firsthand. Move the mouse from side to side, and the vibrations will change in strength. Try to find where the vibration is the strongest. How does that sound? Do you want to play Find the Strongest Rumble? Okay. Find the strongest vibration. Oh, this requires mouse control as well? Okay. I guess we're not done. Man, it is so hard to press the freaking button to like, because I think there's like some concern about like, oh no, what if I accidentally press the release button? You are not going to, unless you have very strong fingers. Okay, let me try this out. Find where the rumble is the strongest. I feel something. I feel it. The rumbling. You know what this actually feels like? A better version of that 1-2 Switch game. Does anyone remember that when that first came out with the Switch? Okay, I think... Oh yeah, no, I feel it. No, I feel it. It's right there. Oh, I was so close. Let me try again. Okay. Hotter. Right there. Oh my god, it was so close. I still got a medal for the distance. Okay, I'm feeling warmer. Warm. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Wait, hotter. It's a rumbling. It's a rumbling. I can just feel this on my thigh. No. Oh, I was close again. Okay, let me try it again. I'm just gonna close my eyes and guess. I'm usually good at that. Okay, never mind. I'm not good at that. Okay. Okay, let me try again. Oh. Oh, so close. Okay, I got the medal. Yay. Simple, exceptional. It seems that you're able to gauge the strength of your rumble quite well. Part 2 is now available to the public. There's a part 2? What do you mean there's a part 2? Hold on. Oh. As much as it pains me to say so, I cannot let you play this minigame until you've gotten 7 medals. Darn. Can I talk to you? If you got time. Okay, this isn't exactly a game per se, but it's worth a try. In this demo, you get to shake the Joy-Con 2 controller as they were a pair of maracas. Physics-based calculations are used to make the beads in the maracas behave like real beads. As the bread shakes around inside the Joy-Con 2 controllers, rumble to stimulate the effect. Move the beads around inside the maracas and see for yourself what the HD Rumble 2 is capable of. Okay, I'll try it out. Maracas physics. Okay, that's okay. Is it just the right stick or? Okay, both Joy-Con 2 controllers. Okay. Hold on, I need to pick up because I dropped one of the skates or what are they called? The straps. Yeah. You know, I'm starting to realize something. If anyone remembers day 1 of the Switch release and how many people were getting like the stuff like stuck. Like remember when people were like putting the Switch Joy-Con straps on backwards and then they just got stuck? And then it's like there were videos on YouTube on like, oh, you have to like stick a knife in it and just pry on this side and then it'll be free. Yeah, I can understand why they decided to go with the whole magnet idea instead of like, you know, the sliding mechanic like they had beforehand. Alright, here we go. Alright. Well, shake the beads. Oh, look at this. We. Hold on, hold on. I only have one of the straps on. I probably don't want this one whipping around. Gently roll the beads. Okay. I'm rolling them. What do you mean wait, what's... I'll shake the maraca 100 times. Shake the rumble ball 20 times? What's... Oh, rubber ball. Oh, wait, hold on. Beads. Oh. Hey. Shake. Yeah. This is fun. Alright, can I change it to... Oh, the rubber ball, okay. Oh, that feels weird. Hey, let's celebrate. Sounds like a rubber ball. I can really feel the vibrations. Who puts a rubber ball in maracas? Wait, if I like mix it up. This is interesting physics. Okay. Okay, that's good. Alright. That was fun. You shook those maracas like there was no tomorrow. Hopefully that gave you a good taste of the HD Rumble 2. I wonder what games will have that. Because I want to say the last time I played a game that had that was like Fenron Kagura Reflections. How your medal collection coming along? I've ranked up to 10. Pretty impressive, you know? Okay. The maracas are so cool, they feel so realistic. They sound realistic. I don't know, I've never had maracas vibrate on me. That was so much fun. I didn't think we would see something like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, oh, actually, wait. Oh, hey, look, you can take a look at the insides. Now, that piece right there, I know people were, like, concerned about it breaking off, but I've seen no reports of that happening. Like, with the way the thing just snaps right into the magnet, it just immediately, you know, fits. It's like when you're plugging your e-bike battery into the bike. Now, unless you put it at a weird angle, yeah, it's not gonna break. Did you get all the stamped Area A, the Joy-Con 2 left area yet? Sorry, you need the... Looks like you're going to need some more stamps. Collect all the stamps in Area A and then we'll let you through. You can find stamps in your major features, such as the buttons or the parts of the console. Happy hunting. I'm locked out. Let's see, where do I stamp? Someone maybe you got 2 medals, you unlock Spike Ball 2, catch the stars. Oh, new mini, okay. Part 1 is as well. Part 2, you got additional objective collecting stars. Stars. Uh-huh. Dodge a Spike Ball 2. Catch the stars. Oh, this is easy. Okay, now the spike. Okay, this is not easy anymore. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, nope, we're not getting that. We're not getting that one. Nope, they're covered in spiky balls. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. I was bullet hell. Oh, I was close to 40. Let me try again. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, damn it. 31. Try again. Okay, try using my mouse pad this time. Maybe it'll be easier. Oh. Okay, that's on me. Don't miss a star. Well, it's... Okay, I missed a star. They're falling. I can't reach them. All the fucking stars. I should not go for a star that's overlaying a spiky ball. Ah, fight two. Alright. I was being too risky. Yeah, no, it was getting easier once I let the stars come to me, instead of just, like, going up to it. But yeah, it's like, for this, you kind of need to just go at them at the beginning. Alright. This really is a challenge. At least to get the second medal. Oh, I actually got between the two balls. Ah. Ah, I was so close by 4. Gotta get the stars early in. Oh, by 10. Oh, that ball just fell right onto me. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll go back to using... Can I... Okay. No, you can't. You cannot. You gotta put on a... You gotta put on a something surface. You know what this would be perfect for? Any flat-chested VTubers, they have an advantage. Ah, I fucking smacked right into that wall. Alright. Just swerve around. Just wait for an opening. Don't try to go for it unless you see an opening. You see, that's an opening, that's an opening, that's an opening. See, that is also an opening. Dodge. Alright. Oh! Ah, dang it, it clacked. Oh my god, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it. Oh my god, I did it. I did it. I did it. Holy shit. I saw that weird break in between it. Oh man. Ooh. I dodged all the spiky balls. I got all 40 stars. Well done, you picked a whole bunch of stars. Such an elegant mouse handling. Oh, thank you. You know, I pride myself on the fact that I use a wireless mouse. Yeah. And here's part 3? And the third part! 31? What? Oh, jeez. Yeah, at least 7 medals. You're able to... Strongest Rumble 2, along 2 axes, now available. How do they change this? Part 1, you can move the mouse to side. And part 2, you'll be expecting to move both horizontally and vertically. We're doing coordinates. Okay, I'm doing Rumble coordinates now. Holy shit. Find the strongest Rumble 2 along the 2 axes. Lovely. Find the Rumble. Okay. Oh, target. I feel it. Oh, it's strong right here. It's right here. Never mind. I was off. I was off by like 57. Feel it? Oh, it's gotta be. Right here. Dang it. I was off by 92 this time. Oh, I feel it. It spiked up. Spiked down. Dang it. Okay, let's try again. I am always so close. Always so close to said Rumble. Oh, the distance. 33. Okay. Let's see if I can get a 20. This is a very fascinating guessing game, I gotta say. Anything? Oh. I feel it. It's right there. Ooh, how much of it? Is that 33? Oh my god, I missed it by 13. Okay. I'm starting to get the hang of this. Nothing over here. It's cold. Oh, it's getting warm. Oh. Wait, no. Not spiking up. Oh, by 4. Missed it by effing 4. Okay. Oh, it's getting stronger over here. Let me see. Anything down here? Nope. Nope. It's getting stronger. It's stronger. Oh. I was so off. Holy shit. By 11. I mean, I feel it, but I mean, it's not. Wait, hold on. Down here? No, it feels low. Feels high. Feels high. Now lower it. Now let's see. Feels less over here. Now I feel it. It's right here. Ooh. Okay. Glad I spend my time just feeling around. Wow. Alrighty. Aha, found the strongest rumble. Along 2 axes. Truly astounding. It seems that you're able to gauge the strength of the rumble quite well. Part 3. The final part is now open. Okay, I need 30 medals. I don't have that. Okay. Don't I need stamps? Oh, stamp. Capture button. I forget that's like on the right or left side. I'm mistaking it for the C button. Nintendo Switch 2 insights have gotten to be hiding around here somewhere. Maybe I'll take a look that way. There's a stamp over here for the joystick. Oh, there's... Oh yeah, right. Oh, that's clever. The minus button. Making it a bench. Ah, wait. This is a button I'm sitting on. Indeed. What's this? Oh, the release button. You can just lightly press these buttons to detach to... Lightly? No. No, 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 no. Not lightly. Maybe when they're attached they feel light, but... No, when they're attached to the console because of the magnets, they feel a lot stronger. I didn't even notice that was a stamp. Oh, what's this? The mouse foot. Upper. The mouse feet makes it easier to slide the Joy-Con 2 controllers when using mouse controls. Yeah, that's true. What's the LS button? Alright, we got a quiz. You can learn about the Joy-Con 2 controller's mouse sensor here. You'll discover how they ended up behaving like a mouse. Their functions are beyond the typical mice, and more. Would you like to be... Okay, I'm interested. Got it. Here you go. Mouse sensors Insight 1. Oh man, they want me to read an article. Joy-Con 2. Oh, okay. Or just look at pictures. This is a Joy-Con 2. It can be used as a mouse. This allows you to play games that are designed to be played with a cursor. Of course, there are more to move than just an arrow. This opens up a new way to play games compared to the Nintendo Switch. It really does, honestly. By the way, you might find it easier to hold the Joy... In fact, didn't they port over Cookie Clicker to the Nintendo Switch too? Oh yeah, this is gonna get some clicks into this. You might find it easier to hold the Joy-Con 2 like this. I mean, yeah, that's what... like this? I mean, yeah. Yeah, it actually does feel a lot better compared to having my finger on this, or my thumb on the stick. Oh, thank you, Saria, for the raid. Welcome, raiders. TD, can I make you a mod? I can't... I just realized. Thank you. Oh, that's my voice. I thought I was on the manager. Hold on. Yeah, hello Raiders. We're checking out the Switch 2. Sure, why not? Here, let me see. Can I... Oh, I have to do a command. 1 second. Okay, let me not clack my Switch 2 Joy-Cons. Yes, thank you for the raid. Oh shoot, hold on. It is a struggle to copy usernames. Access mod. There you go. Oh yeah, but yeah, could you do the shoutout command for me? It's !SO and then the username. I'm trying to adjust my browser so I can actually reach the chat button, because if I like full screen my window, it's just gonna hide the capture screen. I don't know why, it's weird. Hold on. Wait, am I able to reach it? But yeah, we're learning about how the Switch 2 is also a mouse. Oh, thank you, TD. Hope the art was good. I think there's like another shoutout command I could do technically. Exclamation point shoutout. Yeah, let me do this one. Yes, hello, welcome everyone, welcome. Yeah, we're trying out the Switch 2 tour, and so far it's been a mouse. Okay, let's see. Joy-Con 2 can be used as a mouse. Joy-Con 2 can let you play games that are designed to be played with a cursor for Nintendo Switch 2. So yeah, Cookie Clicker would be just phenomenal on the Switch 2. Using the mouse on your lap. That's what I'm doing right now. Is that a Logitech mouse? Mice are typically designed to be used on desks or tables. Actually, wait, I don't think it is. Joy-Con 2 mouse control, however, can be also used on other surfaces, such as your leg. I'm doing that right now. Such as your leg. Mouse responsiveness may depend on the surface. I mean, my thighs are pretty smooth. If I do say so myself, I shave my legs. This means that you don't always have to be near a desk or a table surface. You'll be able to use your mouse even while sitting on a sofa. Wait, can I use it like on my mouse or on my my chair? Maybe. I don't know. I need to test that later. I mean, you can with a normal mouse on your leg. They're just beaten flat surface for it to work better. Yeah. Anyways, mouse sensors. The Joy-Con 2 is located on the mouse sensor is located on each Joy-Con 2 controller. This one right here. Truth is, they actually are black and white cameras with a resolution of just a handful of pixels. Oh my god. That looks like the Game Boy camera. Does anyone remember that? There's a fewer pixels than the Nintendo Switch IR motion camera. Oh my god, they even reference it. It's even fewer than the old Game Boy yeah. So how are these cameras to be used? They check the surface of their on, directly they move. This can be translated as mouse movement. Fun fact, they can also capture thousands of photos in a single second. This number may vary depending on the movement. This allows you the mouse to capture some precise movement. Interesting. Oh, you still have that? Oh, that's cool. Alright. Not just a mouse. When you're using the mouse control, the Joy-Con 2 controller doesn't just act like a mouse. There is a host of other things it can do. For instance, gyroscope. You know this is going to be in the next Zelda game. And the mouse can work together to determine which way and by how much you turn something. This means you can use the mouse to grab and rotate objects in certain games. Also, this mouse can work together with the HD Rumble too. This lets you feel different kinds of rumbles as you move your mouse cursor around. That's not all. The Joy-Con 2 and Joy-Con 2 left and right both have a built-in mouse sensor. So two people can play together with mouse controls. Or you can just control two mouse at once in each hand. I don't know what type of game would need that. So you see, there is a lot to mouse controls. Yeah, you can use two mice at once. I wonder if that's the reason why we never got Mario Galaxy 2 on the Switch, because they were just waiting for the Switch 2 with the mouse cursor stuff. Because if I remember correctly on the Wii version, they had a bit of a cursor thing. Oh, wonderful. I see you read everything. Yeah, you want to quiz me? Well then, let's see, you're all up to speed. Here's a quiz. Okay. Inside quiz. Mm-hmm. Question number 1. In what way can you play games using the Joy-Con 2 mouse control? By using your voice, by touching the finger directly, by touching the screen directly with your finger, by moving a mouse cursor. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome. By nibbling on cheese. Cheese. Mouse cursor. Question number 2. Joy-Con 2 mouse controls don't just have to be used on the desk and table. Where else can they be used? Mid-air, underwater, on a glass window, my lap. Oh man, I don't think they're waterproof. Don't do that underwater. And I don't think they're airproof. Don't do it in the air. Nor a glass window. Even though a glass window is technically a smooth surface, so I don't know. I wish I could test out my own window, but it's across the room, so just on my lap. Question number 3. Oh man, it feels like brain age. Which number area on the Joy-Con 2 controls shows indicators of the mouse sensor? Is that 1, 2, 3, or it's just 2? The 4 is an actual button. What does the gyroscope allow you to do with the Joy-Con mouse control? You can take fancy photos of the mouse and complete your art competition. As if they will allow me to. Okay, thank you for the hydrate redeem. Let me drink something. I forgot I had this like leftover wine juice on the desk. Okay, you can control what you grab with your mouse. You can battle mice against each other. You can locate the nearby sandwich shop. Oh yeah. Heavy loaves is sandwich. Okay, let's just, yeah, you can rotate when you grab with the mouse. You know, like a normal mouse. Done. Here's the results. Perfect score. Amazing. Great, you got every answer correct. I guess that makes you a mouse sensor sensei. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, here we are. This is the mouse sensor. Yeah. I found it. Oh, what's this? This is a player LED. Wow. Oh, this is a magnetic connector. This mechanism attaches to a Joy-Con 2 controller to the console. This is the button. The sync button. I remember having to fiddle with this all the time on my first Switch. Wow, I had no idea these buttons were made out of steel. They are? No. This is the SR button. This is the mouse foot, the lower part. When you use the mouse controls on, mouse feet makes the Joy-Con 2 controller feel easier to move around. I thought that's where the magnets were, honestly. Alright, let's see. You can learn about attaching and detaching Joy-Con 2 controller here. You'll find out how they attach to the console. And you can actually attach them backwards and more. Really? You can do it backward? Oh, okay, so they actually dummy-proofed it. Because remember when people were like putting their what was it, the Joy-Con straps backwards on the first Switch when it first launched a couple years back? Yeah. Yeah, those were the days. Yeah, let's quiz me. Just what I like to hear. Then, without further ado, introduce to the magnetic connectors in Site 1. Alright, let's read. Okay. To detach the Joy-Con 2 controllers from the Switch 2 console, simply press the button and they'll come off in an instant. You don't simply press them. You gotta use a lot of force when they're attached to the console. You'll be able to detach them even if the console is in docked mode. Now, I have to say, this is honestly really good for someone like me who has their Switch 2 across the table, out of arm's reach. I have to like bend over my desk to actually get mine. So yeah. No, the fact that I don't have to like hold my Switch down when I'm just trying to like slide them up, instead I can just press the button and just detach them, it's great. I like it. But more, you can detach each one with a single hand. To attach the Joy-Con 2s, just simply bring them near the console, and they'll easily both detach and attach. Gotta love magnets. The Switch 2 controller can be attached and detached in an instant. Joy-Con 2 attached magnetically. Do you know that the Joy-Con 2 controllers can attach to the console? They use magnets. Unlike the Nintendo Switch, there is no locking mechanism to prevent the controllers from being detached. The only thing keeping them connected is the force of magnets. Oh wait, so they are up there. Okay, so they are on both. Okay, I thought they were in the middle. No, wait, that's where the mouse cursor is. Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the main console using magnets. They are attached only through the magnetic force. Now, what I'm curious, though, in the long run, do the magnets, like, do they go bad or something, or do they not? Hmm. I guess if they're in the device, I guess not. Joy-Con 2 can be attached backwards, so why would you do that? Here's a fun fact about the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Each controller can be attached to the opposite sides. What? Why would you want to do that? They can be attached backwards. Others, they really dummy-proof this. Holy shit. However, this orientation is not recommended. Joy-Con 2 controllers won't charge when they are attached this way. Okay, good to know. Joy-Con 2 controllers can be attached on either side or even backwards. Where are the magnets? Didn't you just say they're at the top and the bottom? Switch to controllers attached to the Nintendo Switch console magnetically. But just where are these magnets? Well, they're on the main body of the console. Okay, yeah. Wait, they're on the console, they're not on the Joy-Cons? The Joy-Con 2 controllers don't have any magnets that attach to the... Wait, what? The SL and SR buttons are made of... Oh, they're steel. Oh, okay. The magnets on the console are attached to the SL and SR buttons. Oh, so the magnets are in the console and not the Joy... Okay. I see that you read all of our insights. Yes. Do you want to quiz me? I think a little quiz is in order. If you read all the insights, this should be no problem for you at all. Okay. Insight quiz. Magnetic connectors. Volume 1. Question 1. Which of the following uses the 2D attached Joy-Con 2 controllers from the Nintendo Switch 2 console? The C button. The ZLSR button. The release button, not telekinesis, yeah. Yeah, that goddamn Magneto could do it. The release button. Question number 2. Which of the following uses to attach Joy-Con 2 controllers to a Nintendo Switch? Glue. Magnets. A locking mechanism. Love. It's magnets. Which way can the Joy-Con 2 controllers be attached to the console? Either side, backwards, all of the above, none of the above. all of the above. Every which way, you know, forwards, backwards, upside down, yeah. Where are the magnets that keep the Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the Nintendo Switch console located? Oh, it's in the right, the magnets are in the console. I'm not stupid. Yay. What a legend. You got all the answers correct. You really know your ins and outs of the magnetic connection now, huh? I guess I do. How are you enjoying the inside puzzles or quizzes? If you like, I can give some very special insight. What you want? What's your secret? Oh, yeah, you'll let me share my insights with you. Perfect. You can actually use the mouse control on the Nintendo Switch 2 home menu. Just go to the home menu, place Joy-Con 2 on the surface and holding it as a mouse, and it will change to a mouse control. Oh my god. Oh, that's a that is a mouse cursor if I ever see one. Wow. Amazing. I hope you take your time to find it all. Okay. Area F. That is locked off. Sorry, you can't go through here yet. Come back when you had a good look around Area E. Oh, right, quiz. You can learn about HC Rumble 2 here. You'll learn about what kind of vibrations it makes, where it's located, how it works, and more. Does that tickle your fancy? Sure. Glad to hear it. Well then, here's the HD Rumble 2 insight. Alright, let's learn. Time to study. Take a look here. You know, I'm starting to realize the reason why they don't have magnets on the Joy-Cons 2 is to prevent them from, like, connecting together, I guess. Which would go into question if people would actually make, like, custom magnetic, you know, strap attachments. Maybe. These are the... Actually, no, I don't think they could. Actually, no, I mean, these are the... It would be the straps, not the thing attached to the console. These are the HD2 Rumble parts of the Nintendo Switch console. They're different from the HD Rumble parts from the Nintendo Switch console. Wait. Oh, they're the HD Rumble 2 parts for the Nintendo Switch 2. They're different from the HD Rumble parts for the Nintendo Switch console. In fact, these parts have been custom built from the ground up. They were housed within both the Joy-Cons 2 and the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. In order to fit inside both the Joy-Cons 2 and the Nintendo Switch 2 controller, they had to undergo even further separate customization. Can you even use a Switch 2 Pro controller on a Switch 1? Probably not. But you can use a Switch 1 controller on a Switch 2. And also same thing with the Joy-Cons. Which really makes me go into question, what the heck were the games that weren't, like, weren't accessible on the Nintendo Switch 2? Like, wasn't that a thing they talked about a while back? Like, I really thought Ring Fit Adventure would be one of them, but I guess, unless you don't have a pair of Joy-Con 1 controllers, I guess. Which I do. But yeah. How Rumble works. The rumble of the controller is created when magnets and electromagnets shift weight. The rumble of the older Nintendo controllers is created by a motor spinning a weight. When it comes to Nintendo Switch HD Rumble and Nintendo Switch 2 HD Rumble, the weight isn't spinning. Instead, it vibrates side to side, very high speeds. This is similar to how some trains use magnets to levitate. Okay, what about working on PC? Because you have to... I don't know. You could probably... I mean, you could connect, like, regular Joy-Cons, I think, to your computer, so... Yeah, you know, I mean, sky's the limits. Bluetooth. Allowing them to move extremely high speeds. Vibrating the weight sideways makes it easier to make it rumble in various ways. Okay. Nintendo Switch 2 console's HD Rumble 2 feature has a range of intensity. Ah. From weak vibrations to a gentle touch. To a much stronger vibration. At maximum strength. The sensation will be much stronger than the HD Rumble on the Nintendo Switch 2. However, the strong vibrations won't be used the whole time when you're playing a game. Shout out to my female customer. This is as powerful as a magic wand. I mean, as they say right here, it is stronger than the Nintendo Switch. However, the strong vibration will be, yeah. Rather, the powerful rumble is reserved for special moments where it makes the most sense. Who was in charge of writing this? Who was in charge of writing this? Oh. HD Rumble 2 is in your hand. Hopefully it's in your hand. Joy-Con 2 controllers rumbles in your hands. When they're designed to transmit the sensation directly... What do you mean? They've been designed to transmit the sensation directly. No matter how you're holding them. This is because the HD Rumble 2 parts are directly attached to the plastic on the back. The parts are so close to make your hands are the parts are being so close to where your hands are holding the controllers makes the vibration easier to feel. The HD Rumble 2 parts are attached to the plastic on the back of the Joy-Con 2 controller. I like how they're just specifically telling us where it's located. It's just right there. Right there, just to get the sweet spot. Okay, I don't know if I'll be able to focus on this quiz. Now that you got the knowledge under your belt, it's time for the quiz. Sure, but let's see if I can... This might be the only quiz I fail at. HD Rumble 2. Question 1. Which part of the console is shown in the image? The microphone. The mouse sensor. The HD Rumble 2. Question number 2. How does the weight used for the HD Rumble 2 feature move? It spins around, it rolls around, it shakes from side to side. It actually stays still. There's just no motion at all. It shakes from side to side. Question number 3. Which of the following is true about the strength of the HD Rumble 2 feature? It's always strong, it's always weak. It can be either strong or weak. It's both, I think. Someone is going to release a game where it's just going to be like, oh, here, if you want to test the vibrations out on the Nintendo Switch. Just no questions asked. And in the description, it's like, you're welcome. In the Joy-Con 2 controllers, what are the HD Rumble 2 parts attached to? The plastic in the front, the middle part... shit, but the plastic on the back? I think it was the plastic on the back. They're not attached to anything. They're just a float. How did I get a perfect score? Do we... Amazing, full marks. You really know when it comes to you really know when it you really know what's what when it comes to the HD Rumble 2 now, eh? Hey, yeah. Yeah. What comes around, rumbles around, I guess. Okay. Hi there. I invent the camera controls for you if you want. Normally, if you tilt the right stick to the right, the camera will move right. If you move okay, sure. If you move the camera left to right, it doesn't feel as natural. Try switching between normal and inverted control. Okay, I don't like inverted. No, I don't want inverted. If you lost an item, be sure to give it to the newbie staff member to your right. The veteran staff members to your left is in charge of the camera settings. Welcome to welcome. Thanks for visiting the Lost and Found desk. I have a feeling that somewhere out there a lost item longs for its home. Ahem, if you happen to find it, please bring it to me. Did anyone lose their Joy-Con? What else haven't I seen over here? Like, am I still being locked out? Or do I have enough for if you got time? Oh yeah, no, I've already tried this. Those are maracas. Can I get access to Area B now? Did you get all the stamps? What am I missing? Like, oh, okay, what have we not checked out? I swear we've been, like, everywhere. Oh, wait, no, I've been everywhere. Oh, wait, hold on, is there something in here? What have we... Oh, wait, did we miss the bumpers, maybe? Yeah, we did. The ZL button. How about the L button? The L button. Alright. I forgot about those. What else, though? What else have we not explored on this thing? No, we've been everywhere off to the side. Oh shit, someone dropped their glasses. Yeah, let me just, I'll bring them over in a second. Area 8? Sorry, can't go through here yet. Come back with when you had a good look at Area G. Oh, they're just others in a park. Hmm. Hey, here you go. I have this. Oh, thank you for turning this in. I have a feeling that somewhere out there, a lost item longs for its home. Ahem, if you happen to find it, please bring it to me. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, did I miss... Did I miss something up here? This is a pretty elaborate scavenger hunt. What about that screw over there? No? Wait, was there one for this, this stick right here? There it is, the left stick. Okay, that should be everything. Yep, everything. Okay. I finally have access to the screen, I think. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired today. Yeah, so apparently this old lady was selling this e-bike that was apparently from her deceased husband. And yeah, so yeah, I mean honestly, it's a bit heavy, but man, that thing is fucking durable. It has suspension on it, which I've never seen on an e-bike before. And also, this thing can take like bumps pretty well. Also, it has a nice built-in basket in the back. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you get all the stamps in Area A, the Joy-Con 2 L area yet? Yes, I did. You got every last one. Good job. You can head on through. Area B is up ahead. It can be a little slippery, so watch your step. Don't worry, I applied a screen protector on mine. Duh, we're here. I'm finally on the screen. Oh my god, it is slippery. Oh, jeez. Wow. Don't scratch it now. I'm kidding, I have a screen protector on mine. Yeah, so... I'm gonna be honest, I fucking hate screen protector, or applying screen protectors on. So, pretty much, the one I got with the console, because GameStop gives you if you do like a warranty thing. Oh, I fell. But yeah, so pretty much, I tried applying it. Like it's those screen protectors that give you like the stickers. And so pretty I fell. And so pretty much I did my best. I made sure the screen was clean. I then placed a too thin sticker. Okay, we're doing moves. I placed the thin sticker, like, you know, just to hold it in place. And then when I pulled it up and I peeled off the freaking thing, the sticker that was supposed to keeping the screen attached when I was lifting it up came detached, and it was horrible because then it misaligned and I tried pulling it back up and I ended up ruining the corner. I got so mad, and yeah. Then there's that picture I sent on Twitter about me hating screen protectors. And so pretty much I ended up buying more than one, I'll tell you. Oh. Yeah, that was me when I was trying to apply my first screen protector on this thing. But yeah, so I ended up buying this one brand, I forget what it's called, but it comes with this like plastic doohickey that you're supposed to like insert the screen on and it will just apply it flawlessly with no bubbles. Which is great, because it did that, and man, all the bubbles did not exist. And it was wonderful. And it was perfectly aligned, by the way. So yeah, I'm just glad we've come to a point where it's like, oh, you don't have to do the screen protecting stuff yourself. I almost fell off the screen. Okay. It is enough talk about me complaining about applying screen protectors. I'm gonna... what do we do first? What is this? Hello. X-Map is really handy, huh? You can pick any of the exhibitions you visited before and zip right to it. The area is pretty big. It might be best to move around using the map. It's not that big, honestly. Alright, let's try out the first game here. In this minigame, you'll need to spot the difference between the pairs of videos. The image shown on screen when you play a game changes rapidly. We call this... Oh, we call the rate at which it changes the frame rate, which is measured in the frames per second, or FPS. The higher the frame rate, the smoother the game will look, or Nintendo Switch 2 can reach up to 120 frames per second. You can tell the smoothness of 120 frames apart from the frame. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a disclaimer on my OBS capture. You're not gonna be able to see the frames because my capture software on the Genki Arcade only goes up to 60 frames. But luckily I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at my actual screen, so I'll be able to see the frames. But you customers probably won't be able to. So what do you say? Do you want to guess the frames? Yeah, well, sure, I can do that. Please switch to tabletop mode or... Okay, I can't do that now. I can't do that. Well, guess I can't play this one. I'm in desktop mode. I'm streaming. They have fireworks. I need to see this. Nice, you already got 2 medals. I got you. Then you can consider opening this demo booth. Boom, open business. Try out the HDR experience, won't you? HDR stands for High Dynamic Range. That way you can produce heaps of color and light. Explosion and nightscape, all that is good stuff that looks nice and shiny on the screen. This particular HDR demo lets you experience the fireworks. It should feel like they really pop. You can see how much the fireworks change by toggling the HDR on and off. Oh yeah, I've been instructed to tell you visitors the brightness will depend on your TV's HDR capacities. Are all these tabletop mode? Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm streaming. I can't do this. You want to try Super Mario Bros. Demo here? 4K image on Nintendo Switch 2 console now is made up of a lot of different pixels. Imagine when the old NES or Famicoms had far fewer pixels than this. If you like to try to display pixels from back then, the pixels of modern 4K images, they're a massive difference. The game screen ends up looking super small. One more look at the World 101 from the Super Mario Bros. That tells you all you really need to know. Try it out. Just connect to a 4K compatible TV that... This screen section sucks. I can't do anything. Yeah, this is a touchscreen. Wow. Okay. Sure, that's fun. I wish I could play the mini games. Have you been getting medals from the mini games and tech demos? No. Not this area. Okay. Can I play this one? Wow, you bagged 7 medals already. Way to go. That means it's time for the grand opening. Are you ready for the mini game of your life? On Nintendo Switch 2 console, you can touch up to 10 points simultaneously with your finger. Oh, this is touchscreen related. You got 9 medals. Amazing. 1 second. Let me open up this demo. Now, this isn't exactly a game, but do you know about noise reduction stuff? The features on the microphone in Nintendo Switch 2 console. It gets rid of all the unwanted sounds and makes it easier to hear people's voices. That's why they call it noise reduction. Go ahead and give it a test run. Turn on the vacuum cleaner or something that makes it quieter. Can I try this out, or are you gonna restrict... Oh, for once. Noise reduction. The Nintendo Switch... Oh. Hello! Can you hear me? Wait. Really? I can actually pick up my voice over here? Wow. Okay. Hello. Hello. Can you... Oh, record. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to listen to my own voice.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god, that's my freaking me without my freaking mic filters. uh, hold on, let me try something again. Yahoo! It's a me, Mario.
Yahoo! It's a me, Mario.
This feels so weird. Okay, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Okay. For once, at least a demo I could play. Yeah, I can't play. I sadly cannot play Super Mario Bros. 4K. How'd it go? Did the console remove the unwanted noise? No. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I got my fan in the background, and I guess that didn't pick it up. Nothing was left but voice, right? You want my voice to disappear too? Haha. I didn't say anything, though. You can learn about the Nintendo Switch 2 console stand here. You'll learn about the particular stand, such as why it's U shape. Sure. I mean, Nintendo has, like, been through, like, what, 2 other stand designs between the regular Switch and the OLED? Yeah, I'm interested. Certainly, here's the stand insight. As you'll see, you'll only have to make one stop to read these. I mean, there's really not that much information, I bet. Alright, here we go. The stand on the back of Nintendo Switch console. You can use it to pop the console up. The angle the console sits can be adjusted freely. Starting from a fully closed position, the stand can open up to 150 degrees. You can fix it in place at any point within the range. The Nintendo Switch 2 console stand is a difference from the Nintendo Switch console, the OLED model, pictured here. Yeah, I did like the OLED one. The OLED one felt a lot more, you know, not as fragile as the first one. For Nintendo Switch 2, we made it U-shape and left more space in the middle. It allows us to make the fan and battery bigger and adds new antennas. As a result, the console is now able to perform more calculations. One more thing about the stand is made of aluminum alloy, which is very light and robust. It's about as light and robust as the materials known as the extra super beryllium, which is used in airplanes and spacecrafts. Oh wow. Super beryllium. They're not gonna... You know, I like how they didn't talk about the first Switch stand. I think they're too embarrassed about that. If you've read everything, then allow me to quiz you. Okay, sure thing. It's just gonna be like, what, 1 question? Maybe 2? Question number 1. What is the shape of a Nintendo Switch 2 stand? A long and rectangular, super wide, U-shape, or V-shape? Oh my god, is that the Wii? Wait, is that the Wii U? Wait, hold on. What was this Wii? Oh my god, they do actually mention the Nintendo Switch 1 stand. It's U-shape, but fuck the V-shape stand. What was this for? I never owned a Wii U. Does anyone know what this one was for? Like, at first I thought it was just for, like, the Wii U console, but then I realized that thing's a big old screen. It was pretty much like the protege of the Nintendo, what became the Nintendo Switch. The metal alloy used, I don't know, you can probably just look up Wii U V-neck. The aluminum alloy used in Nintendo Switch 2 console stand is roughly as light and as robust as what material? Benjamin. Diluminum, super diluminum, extra super diluminum, brother. Duraluminum. Alright, just 3 questions. What? Wait, was it super dilumium? Close, you had 1 question wrong. How am I stupid? Yeah, I know that. You didn't ask me about the ranges or the angles. Oh, right. Extra super dilute. Oh, right. Okay, that's what I forget. Sorry, I was thinking about the diluminum. Alright, let me take the quiz again. Oh, was it 2 questions? I thought it was 3. Alright, this U-shape. The extra super diluminum. Thank you. You answered all the questions with a perfect accuracy. Outstanding. I'm pleased to see how familiar you become with the stand. We. Alright. I'll take this next quiz. You can learn about the Nintendo Switch 2 console speakers here. You'll discover how they make sound and the inner workings and more. Want to learn about the insides? Sure. Cool, and I'm going to hit the console speaker insides, okay? Okay. Tightly sealed box. The Nintendo Switch 2 speakers parts haven't changed, actually. They're the same speaker part that were used in a Nintendo Switch OLED model. But their function is a little bit better on the Nintendo Switch 2 console. They produce better sound. This is because the speaker part is placed in a box. And we made sure that all the sides of the box were tightly sealed, except for the front. If there's a gap where sound can leak out, it may cancel out the sound from the front, or it may come out muffled. The sound may be distorted or not come out as intended. Even though the console uses the same speaker parts as before, the tightly sealed gap around them makes the sound come out more accurately. It's housed in a box and it's tightly sealed. The box is cushioned. If you look at the box containing the Nintendo Switch 2 speaker part, you'll see there are spongy cushions attached on the top and the bottom. It is firmly sandwiched in the box. Because of this, the other parts won't shake around along with the box. If the other parts were to end up shaking, the sound would get muddied and wouldn't come out as intended. They're cushioned, sandwich, and preventing vibration. Got it. Playing data accurate sounds. The speakers are part of that. Are parts that turn sound data. Wait, the speakers are the parts that turn sound data into sound. But when the sound enters your ear, the various reasons it doesn't sound exactly like the original data. On a Nintendo Switch 2 console, in order to make the sound closer to the original data, we edited the sound that plays through the speakers. We record and analyze the sound of the speakers and calculate how to edit the sound in advance. Nintendo Switch 2 has a faster computer, and as such is able to proceed sound at a higher quality. By the way, the Nintendo Switch 2 speaker is designed to fit as tightly as possible inside the console. Because of this, they actually slope diagonally downwards a bit. But by editing the sound, they manage to make it sound as if the speakers are facing forward. Amazing. Sweet, you read all the insights. Okay, time for the quiz. Thank you. I hope you don't mind if I serve you up a little quiz. Okay. Sure thing. Console speakers. Well, it was the point of volume 1. I mean, how can you do a volume 2 of this? Okay, what about the box that houses the speakers inside the Nintendo Switch 2 console that helps it produce sound as accurately as possible? It is filled with water, just water cooling. It is made out of rubber. It punched with tiny holes. It is tightly sealed on all sides but the front. Yes. Question number 2. The box that houses the speaker of the Nintendo Switch 2 console is sandwiched between what objects? Clothespins, a metal plate, cushions, thin slices of bread. Sandwich. Cushion. In which direction do the speakers of the inside Nintendo Switch 2 console point? Straight ahead, diagonally downwards, backwards. Straight ahead. Or, wait, no, not straight ahead. Diagonally downwards. Right, because they're at an angle. Thank you, thank you. I'm smart. Whoa, you got the right answer right. Give it up for our new rising star. You're like a pro at the speaker trivia. No, I'm really not. I would look like a fool if I was ever on something like Jeopardy. There are so many quizzes here. You can learn about the Nintendo Switch 2 game cards here. You'll learn about the Nintendo Switch 2 console's red game cards, the game card slot, and some other stuff. Sure, let's learn about them. The game cards I'll probably never get. Glad to hear it. Let's introduce the game card insight. Can we talk about the price about these game cards? No? Okay. Reading data in the new way. If you take a peek at the Nintendo Switch 2 game cards, you'll see it's quite different from your Nintendo Switch game card. The data can be read in a different way. Assuming a buffer size of 4 megabytes and the read speed is about 5 times faster than of a Nintendo Switch game card. However, some games may be doing more in the background than just loading. So it's not guaranteed to load around 5 times faster. Wait, so it's not guaranteed? Also, the Nintendo Switch 2 game cards have a higher total capacity than the Nintendo Switch game cards. So the content of these games cards are really quite different. That'd explain how you're able to get Elden Ring in there. They're new types and they're faster and more storage. I mean, we're in an age where we have like 1 terabyte micro SD cards. In fact, I actually got one installed. One of those 1 terabyte express cards. I was lucky enough to get one of those before they sold out immediately. Because, man, during the Switch 2 announcement, they were like available, but after the announcement, they got quickly sold out. More than different colors. There are 2 different colors of game cards. Nintendo Switch game cards are black, while the Nintendo Switch 2 game cards are red. Other than the color, they look practically the same in terms of size and shape. Yeah, there's no bump or anything like people thought there would be, like, because like from DS game cards to 3DS game cards, that was kind of like the major difference. And you know, there's actually nothing inside that bump, fun fact. Yeah, people have like tested it out by like literally snipping that part off and then just inserting it into a regular DS. It just doesn't read it. So yeah, they were just really trying to prevent people from doing that. But there is actually one more difference. Okay, never mind. They still did that. Nintendo Switch 2 game cards has a distinct shape. When the game cards are inserted into the game card slot, Nintendo Switch 2 console checks to see the game card has this shape. This is how to tell the difference between a Nintendo Switch 2 game card and a Nintendo Switch game card. It changes the way it reads the data based on this. As long as it can read my Switch 1 games, we're good, because I still got a backlog of those to play through. Game card slots. The Nintendo Switch 2 console has a game card slot. Yes. But if it doesn't just take red Nintendo Switch 2 game cards, oh no, it doesn't. You can also insert the black Nintendo Switch game card. Wow. So what does this mean? I don't know. It means that in the addition to being able to play the game, there are exclusive Switch. There are exclusive to Switch 2. You can play Nintendo Switch games too. Certified Nintendo Switch game may not be supported or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Which ones? I swear I haven't heard of a single game that has not been able to be like. Is it the Labo stuff? I'm guessing it's the Labo stuff. You can play many different games on Nintendo Switch 2. You read all the insights. I'm happy to hear. All right, you want to quiz me? Since you were so kind to read all of that for me, I got a little something, a quiz. Everyone has a quiz here. Game cards. Question number 1. What do Nintendo Switch 2 game cards have more on than the Nintendo Switch game cards? Weight, pins, capacity, labels. Or storage. Probably capacity. Question number 2. What is the purpose of the Nintendo Switch 2 game card distinct shape? To make it lighter? To make it harder to lose? No, you can still lose them. To prevent the buildup of heat? The console uses it to determine what type of game card. Question number 3. What kind of game card can be inserted into a Nintendo Switch 2 console? Nintendo Switch 2 game cards? Nintendo Switch game cards? All of the above? Done. Yay. I can't believe it. You got all those questions right. You're a genius. Have I finally found someone who cares that much about game? I don't care. Are you enjoying the quizzes? No. Looks like you're taking a few. Yeah. If you would like, I can share some insight. Okay. Would you like to hear one? You can change the mouse sensitivity in your system settings. The level of intensity you chose will reflect here on the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. So, feel free to customize your cursor speed if it helps with some of the minigames around here. I'm kind of fine with the default one. You can learn about the Nintendo Switch 2 console microphone. You'll learn about things like noise reduction and voice level balancing and more. I'm interested. Yeah, that's the way. Okay, here's the microphone insight 1. Okay, that's a lot about a microphone. Holy shit, we're going to be reading. The microphone and the chip. The Nintendo Switch 2 console has a built-in microphone designed to improve the game chip. Did they not have one on the Switch 1? Aside from the microphone, there's also contained a chip that makes people's voices easier to hear. This is handy for when you want to chat as you play. I'm never going to be voice chatting anyone on this. Nintendo Switch 2 console has a microphone and a chip designed for game chat. Again, they're kind of late to the party for that. But I guess, I don't know, in the future if Discord decides to explode, then maybe. I don't know. Noise reduction for games. The console chip is designed to make the voices easier for you to hear. One way it does by reducing the noise around you. It is called noise reduction. Nintendo Switch 2 console uses the form of noise reduction that's been customized for playing games. This noise reduction function doesn't focus on spoken words. Oh. It also is designed to preserve mood and emotions. Take the sound of clapping. If you just wanted to convey words, this sound would be treated as noise and reduced. We balanced this so the clapping doesn't go away, letting you immerse in the vibrant, positive atmosphere. And it's a form of noise reduction designed for playing games. Does this mean Splatoon 3 will have voice chat? The console chip is designed to make the voices easier for you to hear. One way it does that's so by reducing unwanted background noise, such as the sound of a vacuum cleaner or the sound of my air conditioner. But that's not all. The Nintendo Switch 2 microphone also picks up the sounds from the console itself. For example, I thought they were going to rev up my fan. It picks up the sound from the Nintendo Switch air vent. The air vent is positioned right next to the microphone, so it ends up being so much louder than in a person's voice. With the chip, this loud noise is completely erased. Also, it even removes the snapping noise that you can hear when you attach the Joy-Con 2 controllers to the main body. It's been designed to reduce as much external noise as possible so that others can hear you. We've come so far with noise suppression technology. I know that because I use it all the time with my microphone. The console's chip is designed to make the voices easier for you to hear. One way it does that by simply removing the game sound from the microphone that picks up from the TV or from the console speakers. Note, this video is purely for reference. If it didn't do this, it would be hard to hear, and being said in game chat, people talk back and forth. Holy shit. It gets noisy with all the overlapping sound. Noise can get re-amplified like this, what you called feedback. This video is purely for reference. The chip does its best to remove these game sounds and prevent feedback. Although realistically, there can be all sorts of sounds coming from out the TV. These sounds can be very depend on the TV and the specific setup of your home. I don't have my monitor speakers on, I just directly have it from my capture software. So removing them can be difficult. For that reason, the game sounds are also sent to the chip. The chip is selectively remove these sounds based on the sound quality and acoustics. Oh. Bouncing voice levels. The console's chip is designed to make noises easier for you to hear. If some people are quieter than others in the game chat, it might make them difficult to pick out. Chip automatically makes it so that each voice can be heard roughly the same volume. Of course, some people are naturally going to sound louder than others, but even more importantly, voice volumes differ depending on the mood. In handheld mode, the console will be closer to you when delivering sound straight into your microphone. In the TV mode, however, the dock can be relatively far away, which means the mic might have trouble picking. I mean, surprisingly, it picked it up pretty well for me, but I'm not that far away from it. Whenever someone closes up in the handheld mode or is sitting in the sofa far from the TV in TV mode, you'll be able to hear people's voices at about the same volume. On top of that, even if there are several people in front of the TV talking loudly, the chip takes the account of the individual voices and bouncing out their volume. I see they read all the insights. Nice. Quizzes me. Ooh. Hey, guess what? It's time for quiz time. Would you like to take the microphone insight quiz 1? Okay. Microphone. Which components are designed for game chat? Is built in the Nintendo Switch 2 console. A tiny conversation partner. a light, a camera, a microphone. This is a microphone. I remember when the 3DS had a microphone. So Nintendo Switch 2 console builds up a built-in chip, removes the noise to make noise easier for you to hear, but one type of sound is not removed to provide a more enjoyable experience. Which one? The sound of rain, food blender noises, a vacuum cleaner noises, clapping. Clapping. Clapping what? The chip that was designed to make noises easier for you to hear removes a buzzing noise from the Nintendo Switch 2 console. Where does this buzzing come from? Angry bees, an engine, a battery, a fan? Question 4. The chip and oh fuck, I hate this audio. Chip and Nintendo 2 consoles designed to make voice easier for you to hear removed from the speakers with phenomenon. Playback, feedback, I will remember. I hate this volume. Where's the mute button? Playback? Question number 5. The chip in the Nintendo Switch 2 console that's designed to make voice chat easier to hear balances out to which aspects of people in the game chat? The size of their mouth, the volume in their voices, the pitch, the volume in their voices. I don't know which one I fucked up. Okay, was this one? I like how they tell me which one I should be looking at. When we remove the sound microphone picks up on another console speaker. If we didn't do this, it would be hard to hear game chat. You can get noise overlapping sound. Feedback. Okay. Okay, got it. It's feedback. It's feedback. It's feedback. Alright. Microphone. Volume 1. Question 1. Microphone. Question 2. Clapping. Question 3. A fan. Question 4. Feedback. Question 5. The volume of their voice. Done. Yay. Masterful flawless victory. I think you might know more about the microphone than I do. Yeah, I speak into one every day. I was really clean my microphone. It's a little bit dusty. What else haven't I discovered? Oh, a charging port. USB-C type controller, the lower. The air intake. Alright, let's see. What else we got? Oh, we got another quiz? Left speaker. Okay, I got a wrong question. I should review the content. You should. That's what I do. You learn about the Nintendo Switch 2 console screen here. You'll find out how clear and smooth the display here, concepts like HDR, VRR, and 128 Hz and more. Sure. Let's study. Crisp and detailed screen. If you could zoom in really close in Nintendo Switch 2 console, you'll see it's made up of a lot of little dots. These dots are called pixels. There's like 1,920 horizontally and 180 vertical to be precise. Oh wow, 1920 by 1080. It's also called 1920 by 1080 resolution. That's 2.5 or 2.25 times the resolution of a Nintendo Switch console. In fact, it is the highest resolution ever used on a Nintendo console. Wow. They finally caught up. Oh man. You know, fun fact, chat, I actually had the DS Lite model. I missed out on the fat Nintendo DS. But funny enough, I remember one time, because people throw stuff out all the time when they're moving. My old man actually found a blue version of that chunky DS and Surprisingly, it still had a battery left in it. And so, yeah. And there's no game left in the game slot, though. As for those pixels, the smallest of any Nintendo console to date. Having the most pixels and the smallest pixels provide a crisper and more detailed screen. Wow. The screen is made up by 1920 by 1080 pixels. Bright light. The Nintendo Switch 2 screen can produce some very bright light. You could say that the screen is HDR compatible. HDR stands for High Dynamic Range. The Nintendo Switch console has approximately 16.77 billion types of lights and colors. Meanwhile, Nintendo Switch 2 console can use hundreds of millions of different types of lights and colors. In games that support HDR, it's now possible to display bright, intense light. The screen you're looking at right now is a sample image that doesn't use HDR. If we were to enable HDR, in non-HDR images, there's a very little difference in brightness between the most vivid parts of the explosion area around it. Meanwhile, in the HDR image, the brighter area can shine very brightly, while the darker parts remain unchanged. But don't worry, we took care not to make it too bright. Yeah, I don't want to go blind. Smooth movement. I really want to get to where they talk about the new joysticks. That's what I really want to see. I want to talk about. I want them to talk about how they made the mistake about their past consoles drifting. I want to know what the guts are inside the Switch 2 Joy-Con sticks. Nintendo Switch 2 Joy console screen can change images at high speed, up to 120 times per second, in fact. So we can say that the screen is 128Z compatible. It's the faster the picture change, the smoother the motion will appear. The Nintendo Switch 2 console screen changes images up to 60 times per speed. So, at a rate of 120 per second, will mean the movements look twice as smooth. The image shown is just an example, but for the games that supports 120 Hz, the mouse movements will appear smoother. Using the right stick to look around, it will feel smoother, and scrolling the screen will look smoother. But that's not the only benefits of playing games that supports 120 Hz. The world appears to you at what? Did I accidentally flick the stick? I think I did. The world appears to you at 1/20th of a second faster, which would give you an advantage during intense gameplay. Okay, image can change to 120 times per second, movement smooth 120 Hz, compatible games. Smooth movement. Okay, wait, no, hold on, let me go back. I misclicked. Less choppy. Here's another thing about the Nintendo Switch 2 console screen. It makes the game feel less choppy. You would also say the screen is VR compatible. VR is short for various refresh rate. When you're playing game and a lot of characters appear on screen. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had some issues in that in Tears of the Kingdom. The frame rate can become choppy. Here's what happens. It takes a little longer than normal to draw each picture. Because of this, the pictures aren't ready in time for when they are meant to be updated on the screen. So, if the images have been changing 60 times every second, even a slight delay would skew the timing. Suddenly, the pictures would update at half the rate, only 30 times per second. You can see why the game might feel choppy. So, in the game that supports VRR, The update rate can be changed on the fly to match the image completion rate. If it takes a little longer to draw the image, the update rate can be changed to 55 times per second. This is better than suddenly dropping to half the rate, so it's less likely to feel choppy. This means some players can find VRR compatible games comfortable to play. Note this video is purely for reference. The screen VRR compatibilities can help reduce choppiness. VRR. Touchscreen. Nintendo Switch 2 console screen does more than just display images. You can touch the screen with your finger. It is designed to recognize where you touch the screen. Wow, really? If you're touching with 2 fingers, it tells you that your fingers are closer together or farther apart. This all might be familiar already. Yeah. Don't you have phones? But there's a little bit more to this. Nintendo Switch 2 console touchscreen can tell the position up to 10 fingers at the same time. 10. It will detect all 10 of your fingers. Right. You read all the insights. Let me do the quiz. What better way to commemorate you learning than a quiz? Would you like to try the consoles? Yes. Insight quiz. Console screen. Volume 1. Question number 1. Nintendo Switch console screen is made up of tiny bits. What are they called? Capsules, axles, pixels, pickles. Pixels. I like how they added the pixels to mistaken, or pickles to be misread as pixels. What can the Nintendo Switch 2 console screen display by enabling HDR? 3-dimensional images, smooth movement, pixel art, bright lights. Smooth movement. Question number 3. What is the maximum number of times the Nintendo Switch 2 console screen can change from picture to picture? I think it's like 120. Yeah, right, 120 hertz. Which feature is the Nintendo Switch 2 console compatible with in order to make the screen feel less choppy? VAR, VRR, VTR, VIP? VRR. How many points can be tracked on Nintendo Switch 2 consoles touchscreen at the same time? 10. None. I probably got one wrong. Yeah, I got one wrong. Okay, what did I get wrong? So close. The bright light. What did I say? High dynamic range, HDR. Wait, what did I say wrong? Hold on. Oh, you customers, I'm like I didn't get enough sleep last night, so I might need your customers' help. So wait, I got like 5 hours. High dynamic range. Okay. Okay, let me double check again. Console screen. So, pixels, I know. Oh, right. Right, the HDR. Okay, I'm mistaken the smooth movement for the early stuff. Okay. Bright light. Alright, 120. VRR. And 10. Yay. A perfect score, that's as smooth can be. You've clearly taken all the lessons. Yay. Besides the mini games I can't really play, because one of them requires you to have a 4K TV. But yeah, can I, actually wait, I don't think I can get past yet. So I can't go through here, just after area K. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, I can go down here. Whew. Oh hey, here it is, the piece everyone's been talking about. The magnetic connector. The mechanism attached to the Joy-Con 2 are console, or right Joy-Con. What's this? Someone lost their book. Is that all down here? I think so. Hmm. Oh, there it is. There's the right speaker. This is the other airflow. I mean, was there any specifics on the screen? I don't think so. Oh, here it is. Okay. The power button. Found it. Got the volume buttons. This is a brightness sensor. The air vents. And what else down here? There's a lot up here. Oh yeah, and also the upper USB-C. Connector that can be used to charge the console's battery and control the camera and more. I think I'm good on the camera. Unless I want to do like a funny bit with the camera, but yeah, I'm good. Audio jack. The game card slot. Anything else? Oh yes, the microphone. We're missing one more thing. Oh, I know exactly what it is. Let me quickly go over here. Oh. Here it is. Let me go down. I never thought I would get to go close, take a look at something around somewhere like this. I'm going to check it out every inch of this place, corner to corner, top to bottom. Oh, don't fall off. Here it is, the magnetic connector to the left side. And I think I got them all. Yay. I can finally go to the right joystick. I hope they talk about stick drifting. They probably won't, though. Let's be honest. They will never admit to it. Back on our Nintendo Switch 1, customers used to deal with stick drifting. Here's the reason why. Alright, finally. Here's all my stamps, let me through. They never publicly admit to a problem. I know. Because, like, I don't know if you were here earlier, but when they were going over the quiz about the stand, they were just referencing the stand to the Switch OLED. This is Japan, they can never admit that when someone's good is better than theirs. The best you'll get is if they say they were more robust and reliable to drift. Alright. Oh, and if you feel like revisiting any locations you've been there before, you can hit down the exhibition map and press A, and it'll take you right there. Okay, that's fast travel. Okay, that's cool. We're finally here, chat. We've made it. We've made it to the right Joy-Con. Wow. What is this? Wait, what is that? Can I get down? Oh, the right button. Or bumper. I don't know what they call a bumper. The ZR, but it's just the right trigger. Call it what it is. You don't overexert yourself. Turn in only a single lost eye. What? I gotta go all the way back? What do you mean? I'll be. Take me back. Take me back to this here. Take it. I thought I could stack the items. Alright, take me back to the plus button. There it is. This is the plus button. If you look at it sideways, it looks like an X. I clicked the stamp, so I'm going to the next area. Mom, Key, you can play the minigame. Okay. This is the X button. Oh. This is the Y button. This is the B button. This is the A button. Wow. Oh, what is this? Why am I armaturing this like a freaking Dorothy Explorer? Can you customers guess what this is? The right stick. Can you guess what this is? The NFC touch. Oh, right. I forgot that's the right Joy-Con. Yeah, that's what it does. Right. I forgot they got the amiibo scanner. This is the home button. This is useless. This is a button I might actually mispress. I'll be honest. Alright. What do you guys say about this C button? Is this the new button? It's useless. The Rumble Pack is the blast from the past. The thing, it really adds a jolt to the gameplay experience. Okay, let me try out these minigames. I was expecting a console... Wait, stand game? What? Do I need to have this in desktop? What minigame is this? No console can turn freely arrange. God damn it, first you need to stand the screen. I need to take... God damn it, it's another minigame that's gonna lock... I can't do this in just... Okay. I've been locked out of half of these minigames because I can't interact with it in the docked mode. Right, it's all set up here, introducing the speed maze, long wall. Alright. Alright, you got the hang of the mouse control yet? I'll let you zip all over the place. Try not to get electrified. Move quickly but carefully in the right hole. Right, reaching the goal is pretty tough. Getting clear metal is even tougher. Okay. How is this gonna work? Speed maze. Okay, it's in our mouse game. What are the only minigames I've been able to do? Hurry up to the goal without touching the sides. Ow. Ow. Hold on, let me do this on my mouse pad. Hold on. 1 second. Ow. Ow. Done. How the fuck do you expect me to do this in 2.50 seconds? I think I just need to position it at the end. I can't with this. I'm not used to controlling this mouse. Dang it. Oh well, I wasn't on time. Ah. Ah. Oh wow, I did it. Yeah, that mini game is just pretty much, remember that like mouse game where it's like if you hit the edge of the walls you get like jump scared? Yeah. I don't want to do this again. Get me out of here. That was amazing. My eyes could keep up. You twist and weave around those walls like it was nothing. I don't want to do part 2. I don't want to do a part 2. Up and down. Zigzag. Oh, Jesus. $3.50. How the fuck do you expect me to do this in 3.50 seconds? Ah, I can't even get through the first wall. Just, ah. Oh well. 0.26 seconds. Alright, hold on, I got it. I hit the score! Ah. Oh wow, I did it. Get me out of here. Wow. That was amazing, man. I couldn't keep up. Where you were winding up and down like those passes like a yo-yo on a deadline. Part 3. Fuck you. I don't have 42 coins. I won't get enough because I'm like locked out of those other mini games on the fucking screen. Oh man. One of them requires me to have a 4K TV. Did you know that the AC Rumble 2 can produce its own sound? Here, you can learn about Nintendo's history with the Rumble, Control Rumble. I'm interested. Okay, let's do the quizzes. Pay to win. Nintendo, I just, you know what? They should just give me the tokens if I didn't have access to a 4K TV. I'm just saying. The Nintendo Switch 2 systems Rumble 2 feature is pretty. Didn't we already learned about the vibrations on the? Why are we doing this again? You can produce various vibration patterns. Oh, we're learning about the patterns this time? The number of vibrations per second can be adjusted in a short amount of time. So the patterns can be complex. The Nintendo Switch 2 HD Rumble has limited vibrations it could handle. But in the HD Rumble 2, all sorts of vibration patterns are possible. It also reproduce realistic sensations. What do they mean by this? Responsive Rumble. One of the aspects of Nintendo Switch 2 system HD Rumble 2 feature is very responsive. As soon as the game as the game sends out the signal to initiate the rumble, the highest intensity of the rumble can be reached in an instant. The responsive time is much quicker than the motor, which creates a rumble by spinning a weight. It is also several times faster than the Nintendo Switch System HD Rumble feature. Received quick feedback from the Rumble feature like this can be pretty satisfying. Who's in charge? Who was in charge of of describing the Rumble feature? Because they know what they're doing. Want to complete the tech demo? You have to pay. You have to pay for. You have to buy at least 3 per episode. Okay. One of them required me to have a 4K TV if I wanted to see the first Mario Brothers World in 4K. The other ones require me just to have it in dock mode, just to interact with the touchscreen or just the stand and stuff like that. Which I could technically do if I want to pull up the live-action camera, but I just know that it will not look good to you customers. The Nintendo Switch 2 system, HD Rumble, can do more than create the vibration. It can also create sound. It is possible because the speakers in the HD Rumble 2 feature can operate in a similar way. Speakers produce sounds by vibrating a soft plate. HD Rumble 2 produces sound by vibrating a weight, which causes a Joy-Con 2 to vibrate in turn. The Nintendo Switch Joy-Con can make sounds too, but the volume and clarity has been improved here. Yeah, I think my Switch 2 Pro controller actually makes a noise when I turn it on. Nintendo and Rumble. Nintendo has been making controllers with Rumble for a long time. 1997, Nintendo 64 Rumble Pack. 2001, Nintendo GameCube controller. 2006, the Wii Remote for the Wii. 2012, the Wii U Gamepad for the Wii U. 2017, the Joy-Cons for Nintendo Switch. 2018, the Pokemon Ball Plus for Nintendo Switch. I did not see this one coming. We've been adding Rumble to the controllers and accessories for a long time in order to enhance a player's gaming experience. Nintendo's been making controllers with Rumble for a long time. Wow. Thank you. Alright, here's a buzzy quiz. I swear, someone's gonna like take this what they have like learned from the Switch 2 Joy-Con Rumble, and they're gonna put in like a Hidachi or something. I don't know. Question number 1. Which of the following feature has been newly introduced to the HD Rumble feature? Ultrasonic vibration. A glow sync to the Rumble. A very complex vibration. I think, wouldn't it be like complex? I don't know about ultrasonic. I feel like oh, that'd be too much. Very complex vibrations. Yeah. Out of the HD Rumble and the HD Rumble 2 features, which is more responsive? HD Rumble 2. The HD Rumble 2 features produces sound by shaking what exactly? A soft plate, Joy-Con 2 controllers, the hands of the person holding Joy-Con 2 controller, the very foundations of our understanding. A soft plate. Question number 4. Since when has Nintendo been making controllers with Rumble? Okay, not the Super Nintendo Entertainment System from 1991. Nintendo 64 from 1997. Which one did I mess up on? Okay. Oh, was it the Rumble with sound? Vibrating a soft plate. By vibrating a weight causes an turn. Wait. AC Rumble 2 can also produce sound. What the heck did I mess up on? What's the second one? Oh, I see. This is where Volume 2 comes in. Very complex. Isn't the AC Rumble... Yeah, AC Rumble 2 is more responsive. I don't know which one I got wrong. Oh, would it be both? Well, let me try that. I think I know which one. Yeah, I messed up on 2. So I was right. Oh, wait. AC Rumble 2 features suppressing down by shaking what exactly? The Joy-Con 2 controller? Okay, yep, I was... Okay, so that's what I got wrong. Okay, it was... I mean, I kept thinking it was a soft plate. I feel stupid now. So when can I learn about this thing? Hee hee hee. Hee hee. Who's hiding in there? You better not be making the stick trying to drift. You better not be the hidden drift inside the stick. What are you laughing? Why are you laughing there? Oh yeah, wasn't there like a item for me to pick up in here? Someone lost their glasses. Oh yeah, right. I gotta come down here. Look at the stuff down here. That is the sync button, the connector, mouse sensor, SR button. Oh, you know, so by the way, to answer the question, why did I get this? Because I am a dumb streamer. The release button. Like, do you know what? Anything that involves a Switch 2, I'm just gonna make the excuse of just, I am a streamer. I do this for content. Player LED? Yep. What are you curious about? This is the only LED that lights up. I can't help but stare at it. You're gonna burn your eyes. SL button. Nice. How does it make the sound when the volume is muted? It's so strange. I want another go. Wait, what are you looking at? I know what you're thinking. This isn't a game. This is a tech demo. And you're right. Give it a try. HT Rumble can create rumble, but it's more than vibrations. It can actually make its own sound, even without any speakers. You might want to lower your system volume or mute your TV if you want to give it a shot. I think I'll be fine. Okay. Exhibition requires the controller buttons. And switch to system. HT Rumble 2 can be produced sound. Here, you'll experience the first-hand how these vibrations turn into sound. Please mute the TV. I mean, the TV's not... I don't... How? Do I need to mute the volume on the thing? I'm actually afraid. Like, hold on. Let me go to my volume mixer real quick and turn down the Genki capture volume, just in case. I'm doing this for our sake. Well, it's about to get even stronger. Now the rumble's going to get more subtle bit by bit. Oh, I feel it. Notice how little less intense. Oh, do they want me to mute the volume so I can hear the rumble? Obviously, every Japanese apartment comes with a 4K TV. You'll notice how it's less intense now. Oh, oh, okay, you can hear it. Here, I'm holding it up to the mic. What's that? It's almost like you can hear an actual sound. Wow. Wow. It's the sound. It should be getting clearer now. Oh, this sounds familiar. Yeah, it sounds like a coin. Welcome to my ASMR stream with the Nintendo Switch 2. Did you hear that? Probably not. I have noise suppression on. Oh, did you hear that? It sounds familiar. Oh. Do you hear that? Is it picking up? Oh my god. Level up. How was it? HC Rumble 2 can produce a much greater range of rumble. Go ahead and experience what's the sound. When you're... yes, you can hear it. When you're done playing, don't forget to set the volume back to how it was. Yeah, I should probably do that. Oh, hold on. Oh, wow. I'm just pressing the A button. Can I press the B button? Oh, Y button? Wow, that's amazing. Oh, I did it. But what about the other side? Wow. This looks so weird. Oh. Otherwise, Nintendo is expecting you to buy a $300 TV to go with your console. Excuse me, $500 console. My monitors are outdated. I was originally going to do, like, replace the screen or the monitor with maybe newer ones, but then I learned how the fact I could because there used to be like a scratch in the middle that I got when I first was like moving, and so yeah, apparently you can actually fix that with just a little greasy thingy. I don't know, Vaseline or whatever. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let me reset my volume now. Ah, the sweet sound of coins. You got that sound from the rumble, right? It gets me every time. Yeah. Hey, did you get any more clear medals yet? What? You have that many? Well, I still have many more than you. Okay, whatever. It's not like I can play half the mini games here without being in dock mode. There's more of the magnetic connectors than just a strong magnet, you know? For instance, there's a tiny gap between the console and the Joy-Con too. Well, sure. Great, there's a magnetic connector inside tool. Wow. Why attach with the button? When the Joy-Con 2 controllers are connected to a Nintendo Switch 2 console, the magnets in the console's main body attract the SL and SR buttons. There are a couple of reasons for this. For one, it makes the Joy-Con 2 controller more difficult to detach. The SL/SR buttons pop out ever so slightly when they're being pulled in by the magnet. This helps them attach snugly to the magnets. The SL/SR buttons have room to move a little in multiple directions. I thought that was always the case with, like, buttons like this. I never knew this was intentional. This makes it a little bit more difficult to detach, even when you try to wiggle them around. They really decide to make this dummy-proof for people who got their freaking things stuck, like their wrist strap thing stuck on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, Joy-Cons. Yeah, because they're just using magnets instead of like the sliding mechanism, which people got stuck somehow. The magnets are thinly covered. I see. The Nintendo Switch 2 console has a hidden opening on it, like the one here. This also gives the magnets room to stick out. The openings are covered with a sheet of material that is around 0.2 millimeters thick. The closer the magnet is to that, what is attached to, the stronger the force. That's why each one is covered in such a thin sheet. Never pull it off. To create a stronger pull, the magnets are covered with a thin sheet of material. Okay, that's interesting. Why the gap? If you look closely at where the Nintendo Switch 2 controllers are attached to the console, you'll notice a very narrow gap. I never knew that. Thank you for pointing that out. There's actually a very important reason for this gap, do tell. It makes it hard to detach the Joy-Con 2. Without this gap, if you tried to twist the Joy-Con 2 controllers, I'm glad they're demonstrating this for us, so but there's going to be people who are going to stress test this. The principles of leverage would make it easier to detach. Oh. Even the tiniest gap is there for a reason. Okay. The magnetic connectors stay strong. Here's the thing that I know a lot of you were concerned when they first revealed it. These connectors on the Nintendo Switch 2 console are what connect the Joy-Con 2 controllers to the console. You may think they look a little flimsy at first. That's what everyone thought. But you can rest assured that the connectors have been designed to be safely used for a long time. First of all, listen here, you little shit. The color parts of the Joy-Con 2 controllers slot is firmly into the console. While the connectors on the console and the controllers loosely attach, this is still enough to connect them, however. As a result, if you try to twist the Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the console, the force will first be applied to the colored part of the controller. I see. This makes it difficult to apply force to the actual connectors. Video shown on the illustrated purpose only. Yeah. What more? Even if you try to forcefully twist the Joy-Con 2 controller attached to the console, there is actually very little leeway for the connectors to move around. Since the connectors move in a direction they're twisted, it's pretty hard to apply force on them. Video shown. Well, why would you do this unless you're giving your console to like a 3-year-old or something, I guess? Uh-huh. Alright. Here we go. Magnetic Connectors, Volume 2. What happened to the SR buttons on a Nintendo Switch 2 controller when they were attached to a Nintendo Switch 2 console? They become easier to press, they harden, they stick out a bit, they sink down a bit. I think they sink down. Don't they sink down a bit? I forget. They really did ramp up the difficulty with this. Roughly, how thin are the sheets? I think it was 0.2 millimeters. Question number 3. The gap between the console and Joy-Con 2 controllers affects the controllers in what way? They become harder to detach. Question number 4. In what way is the connector on the console fitted? Firmly. Done. Or was it loosely? Hold on. Which one did I mess up on? Okay, it was firmly or loosely. Where do you do attach? These will pop out so lightly. All right, the buttons. Okay. Magnet connectors, volume 2. Question number 1. Be they harden? I'm not sure how they would put it. I guess loose. I thought it was. I might have misread it. Hold on. Which one did I mess up on? Okay, obviously the first one. Hold on. Oh, they pop out. They stick out a bit. There we go. I really want to do the questionnaire on the joystick. Where's the one on the joystick? Fancy meeting you here. Thanks for taking the time to read the insight. Okay. Any secrets? Here's a little detail if you weren't aware of. You can go to the system settings via the home menu and find a variety of accessibility options. Text size, bold size, high contrast, text-to-speech, and more, including the more option change speech or text during game chat. You can adjust all these settings however you like, so be sure to give it a good look. So where is the... Why aren't we talking about this thing right here? Oh, maybe it's... There's another quiz section. It's probably not about the joystick, is it? If you like to learn something about the mouse sensor, you come to the right place. I'm... Okay. Here you can learn about how the mouse sensor lenses are customized in Nintendo Switch fast, and a few more interesting little factoids. Sure, I'm interested. Invisible light. The mouse sensor doesn't have a camera. It doesn't? It also has a light. The invisible light known as the infrared light is used to illuminate the surface, such as the table or your lap. Fun fact about the invisible light. It may become visible when viewed through a smartphone app. If you take a picture of it. Custom lens. Normally, a mouse's camera forces you to clearly reflect an intimate area. However, this is not the case with the Joy-Con 2. It's because the height of the Joy-Con 2 changes slightly depending on if the strap is attached or not. Yeah, it does give it a little bit of thickness. This is enough to blur the focus and preventing the camera from capturing the surface clearly. So in order to focus with or without the strap, it also includes a custom lens. Small sheets. Here are the Joy-Con 2 controllers. We also applied 2 small feet. These are sheet. These sheets are called mouse feet. The mouse feet make the Joy-Con 2 easier to slide around. Alright, that's nice. Suddenly, it's a mouse. Joy-Con 2 controllers can function like a mouse when you stand on the surface, such as a desk. It reverts back to a typical controller when you pick it up. You can experience this in-game that supports the mouse control. You think there's going to be like a Zelda game that's just mouse control, like optional or something? I don't. They let you have Link in first person or something. That'll be interesting. The console analyzes the data from the mouse sensor and the accelerometer. It uses the data to check whenever the Joy-Con 2 controller has been placed on the surface or if it's being held in the air. The home button supports the mouse controls, so you can give it a try there. Long ago, Nintendo used to sell its own mice. Really? Oh yeah, this thing. That was a Super NES mouse in 1994. Yeah, I think I remember someone apparently hooking this up to the Switch 2, and the mouse, what was it? It was crappy. It was so slow. And the Nintendo 64 mouse exclusive to Japan in 1999. I never knew about this. That's interesting. Incidentally, oh yeah, it had the ball. The mice of the old uses a ball, which rolled around on the inside. Nowadays, mice are far easier to use. There's no need to roll balls all over the place. Why? Why did you have to talk about the balls like that? I can never escape them. Even from the past to the present. Thanks a lot taking time to read that. Yeah, you're welcome. So balls, right? They used to be on a mouse. Now that you read the insights, you can take a little quiz. Sure. Question number 1. The mouse sensor not only uses I thought it didn't use a camera. But I misread that. The infrared light. The different parts of the mouse sensor has been customized to be... Hold on, I sneeze. Okay, luckily I muted for that. A certain part of the mouse sensor has been customized to a different from the standard mouse. Which the following part is it? Wasn't the lens? Question number 3. Which functions of the 2 small sheets in the Switch 2 helps it slide better, make it waterproof, prevent static, let streets, prevent slipping? Helps it slide better? And you can use the Joy-Con 2 mouse simply by placing it on the surface. How do you change it back to a regular controller? By lifting it off the surface. Say, please change back, please, to the console's microphone. Ask a friend for help. Press A and the up button at the same time. Okay, just lift it off. Ah, shit. What year was it? In which year did Nintendo release this very first mouse? Ah, fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Was it 1996? I think it might have been 1992. Yeah, I think I was wrong about that one. Must that be the only one I messed up on? Yep. Was it 1992? Yeah, it was. I feel stupid. Mm. Okay. I'm glad I play well in mouse sensor education. So are we not going to do a quiz about the stick? Are we really going to skip over that? Oh my god, I think we are. I don't know, maybe? What other parts have I not gone through on this yet? Can you get access to Area D? I need all the stamps? What have I missed? Oh, must have been this over here. Yep. There we go, the last one. I did it. I completed the right stick. The scavenger hunt. Area D is now available. Are we going to go inside the Joy-Con? Oh, I hope we can go. I want to get into the guts of the Joy-Con, please. I want to... Did you get all this? Yes, I did. Here, look at them. Put me inside in the Joy-Con. Heading down. Watch your step. Yes, we're going inside. Oh, and before you head down, I have an important safety message. Regardless of how badly you may want to see the inside of the hardware, like a game console or controller, please do not disassemble any of it. It could be very dangerous to do so. Ah, fuck you. I know what I'm doing. Instead, you can safely observe the interior contents from the safety of the welcome tour. No, fuck that. I do what I want. I bought this shit. Don't tell me what to do. Ah, shit, here we go. We're inside. We're in the guts. Oh, yeah. We're inside this Joy-Con. Wow. Now this is where things get interesting. Wow, what is this place? Joy-Con 2 chip. What else about it, though? I'm actually quite surprised they let you go inside it. What the heck is... Okay. That's a weird glitch. You customers are seeing that, right? It's like a little weird stutter. Oh, right. I freaking lost and... Hold on. I forgot to go back to a lost and found. Here, take this. Alright. We're in the guts. This is actually... Like, I thought it would end after the Joy-Con, but no, they're actually letting us go inside. Pretty awesome to get to see this whole circuit board. Yeah. True that. What's this? Oh, wait, hold on. This is the B button. On the inside. This is the NFC touch point. Looks pretty empty. Someone left a hat here. Probably should get this out of my Joy-Con. Y button. On the inside. The X button. You get the point. And the A button. Springs on this side too. Yeah, that's how triggers work. This is where the plus button is. Okay. Yeah, I think these are the screw holes, or maybe. Are there any other? Oh yeah, here it is. C button. Again, useless. The home button. Actually, the actual useful button. Again, I don't know why they decided to make it just a button when they could have just easily made it be a thing you can go to on the menu. Here you can learn about the inner workings of the Joy-Con 2. Tell me about the stick. Includes the computer inside and controllers, and we're doing more. Alright. Joy-Con 2 is a computer. Joy-Con 2 system controllers are called Joy-Con 2, or Nintendo Switch controller. But they're more than just controllers. Each Joy-Con 2 controller contains its own computer that's capable of many functions. For example, it has a memory for storing data. It compiles data for certain Joy-Con 2 features. This includes data on the buttons, control sticks, and sensors, and amiibos, and more. You can also send this data to Nintendo 2 via Bluetooth. Hey, remember when they took like a couple of years to add Bluetooth? Yeah. And receive Rumble data from the system. That is what allows HD Rumble 2 feature to feel great as it does. So you see, the Joy-Con 2 is as much as a computer as it is a controller. But can I run Doom on it? I can play Doom. We're gonna head out, try to get a replacement for Revive 1 now. Okay, good luck with that. Each Joy-Con 2 controller has a built-in accelerometer. It uses to detect which way, how far they move in the controller. To get a little bit more technical, it determines the direction of the strength of the force action upon it. Gravity is another type of force which pulls things on the planet downwards. The accelerometer uses gravity to tell which way is down, combined with the gyroscope which knows which way you turned it and by how much it can work a lot. For instance, in game where you need to shake the Joy-Con 2 around, it can tell how you moved it. Fascinating. Gyroscope. Ah. The gyroscope inside the Joy-Con 2, which knows which way to go. That knows which way and by how much you turn the controller. However, it does not know which direction the controller is facing at the start. Before the game starts, the gyroscope takes a note of the orientation for reference, and then with the accelerometer knowing which way is down. And then you can see how the Joy-Con 2 was turned and which way is facing now. Okay. Uh-huh. Let's do the quiz. Question number 1. Which of the following can be found inside a Joy-Con 2 controllers? A microphone, speaker, a Joy-Con, hope. A computer. Yes. Hello. Can you tell using the Joy-Con... What can you tell using the Joy-Con 2 controller accelerometer? Today's weather. Ah, yes. It's going to rain tomorrow. The heart rate of the holder. I don't think so. Which hand is holding the controller? Which side is facing downwards? Okay, like, the last two are pretty close, I'll be honest, so I might actually mess this one up. Actually, wait, no, it should be which side is facing forward, I think? Yeah, not which hand. Left and right. What can the Joy-Con 2 controller... You love the today's weather option. Yeah. Which can the Joy-Con 2 controller gyroscope tell you about the controller itself? If it's dizzy or not? Are you dizzy? It doesn't want to say. How much it has turned in which way? Which way it is initially facing? I think how much it is turned which way? If I'm correct. I don't know. I might be stupid, but surprisingly I got an amazing score. Very astute. You got everything right. I guess you're pretty familiar with the Joy-Con 2 computer now. Gyroscope only react being moved. I guess I know. Anything else I gotta explore down here? Doesn't look like it. It seems like they're just letting me go down to the bottom. There's not much else. Okay, I guess we're going even lower to the third layer. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, what is this? First, oh, is this where we talk about the joystick? I think the inner parts of the R button and ZR button, or just release button, are somewhere around here. How do they all work? Have you ever wondered about the curves on the side of the Joy-Con 2 controller? No? Or how about the long Z and R button? Oh, are they that long? Oh. Oh, they are actually. Sure. Great, then here's the Joy-Con 2 Insight 1. Bigger, but easier to use. As you may have already noticed, the Nintendo Switch 2 system is larger than Nintendo Switch system. Yes. For the reason the Joy-Con 2 controllers are also larger than the Joy-Con controllers. But we felt if all we did was make the controller bigger, they might have become more difficult to use. RIP small hand customers. So we made the number of adjustments to make sure that the new sizes wouldn't hinder their functionality. For example, making the Joy-Con 2 controllers bigger, it meant it could be harder for some players to reach the L/R buttons and the ZL/ZR buttons with their finger. So we extended the length of these buttons. Okay, so it's a little bit longer both ways. That's actually pretty nice. Another issue that was the corners of... I'm going to be honest, I don't like them. They dig into my palm a bit too much. The corners of the bottom of the controller would press into your head. It still is. Maybe that's just a me problem. We solved this problem by rounding off the cord. You should have kept it. But actually, no, I guess if you wanted to reach the buttons, I guess that would probably be a problem. I don't know. Maybe it's because my hands aren't used to it. They're so used to regular Joy-Cons. In addition to these changes, we tested the various button positions millimeter by millimeter to make them easier to press. In short, we put a lot of effort into making sure the Joy-Con or the larger Joy-Con 2 controllers would not be a problem. They're designed to be easy to use for people with smaller hands. That's not me. I have big hands. Longer L and R buttons. One way we made the Joy-Con 2 controller easier to hold is making the L and R buttons longer. This makes the buttons easier to press, even when you're using the mouse control. To make the longer buttons feel satisfying no matter where you press them, we built two shafts in each of which contain springs. Go ahead and press the L and R button in various spots to see how they feel. Man, Nintendo's gonna like revolutionize the mouse industry. I can't wait for Logitech to release their own, I don't know, Logitech Joy-Con of their own. That's a mouse, but also a game controller, or half of a game controller. I don't know. The new C button, I don't care. The Joy-Con 2 has a C button. This let you quickly access the... I don't care. The name of that button may make you think it's similar to the A... No. No. When I think of a controller, I think of A, B, X, and Y. Wait, how do I be mistaken it as a C button? There's never been a C button on a controller. I guess until now, but still, it's useless. It's actually similar to a function of the home. It's right above the home button. I'm afraid I'll press that instead of the home button. The C button opens the game chat menu. I mean, they did make the C button a lot more flatter, so I guess it would be harder to press. Compared to the home button, where the home button's a little bit, like, lifted. Now that you've gone through the insights, and here's a little quiz. Okay. Joy-Con 2 controller. Question number 1. What changes have been made to Joy-Con 2 controllers? Okay, so the L and R buttons are longer, so they can... Fingers make them easier. The numbers of buttons have been reduced to make them lighter. Yes, we've removed buttons. The sharper angles have been added to make your hands grip them more easily. Special gloves are now provided so anyone can play. They brought back the power glove. Okay, so the RSSDO button. Question number 2. How have the L and R buttons been modeled to make them satisfying no matter where you press them? The pleasant sound now plays. The 2 shafts have been added. The button now has bumps and grooves. They now require a great deal of force to be able to no. The button now has bumps and grooves? I don't think that's the answer. It's either 2 shafts have been... No, not 2 shafts. Button has bumps and grooves? Did they not have bumps and grooves in the previous one? What is the name of the Joy-Con 2 controller near the other button? The C button, the GC button, the chat button, the cha-cha button. I like the last one. I wish. It's the C button. I probably messed up the second one. Yeah. No, I messed up the second one. Let me look back real quick. Longer L and R buttons. Easier to hold. Hold on. Longer. Easier to press when using mouse control. So satisfying no matter how. Okay. Oh yeah, 2 shafts, right? 2 shafts. I don't know why I was thinking about 2 springs or whatever. Yes. Question number 1. They're longer. 2 shafts. And sadly the C button. Well, I'll see you later. Alright, let me see what this minigame's about. Making blank gyroscope with the mouse. Oh, no. Oh, it does. At least this is probably a one I can play. Looks like you got at least 1 medal. Yeah, thanks. I don't suppose you are really into golf, are you? No. If you are up to a putt, you can use the Joy-Con 2 mouse control to whack the ball around. First, line yourself up with the ball and determine the angle, and then while holding the Joy-Con 2 holding down the button, slide the Joy-Con 2 controller to swing the club and the ball into the hole. Oh, and score in this minigame is a little different from the real golf. It's based on speed, not number of strokes. And I never played golf. All I know with the golf is just like put hole in ball. Alright, this exhibition requires mouse control. A lot of these minigames require mouse control. Quickly put the hole into the ball. Oh. Oh. Try again. Let me do... Oh. Oh. Gotta get the right angle. Whoops. Sorry, my hand slipped. Oops. And, but. Oh. And, what? Oh. And, but. Darn. A little bit. This is weird. Okay, let me put it on the mouse pad. Alrighty. My wrist doesn't like these movements I'm making. The angles I'm trying to put it at. Wait, couldn't I just... Okay, never mind. Wait, can I just recalibrate? Oh, shit. Nope. I did too hard. Very lightly tap. Very lightly tap. Okay, let me try to earn a medal. What the fuck? Okay, I'll just back to using my mouse pad. This is so weird. Okay. Hmm. It'd be amazing if I could hit that, though. Huh. Oh, man. This is painful. Oh. Oh, no. I really want to get it, like, up to the edge. Oh, whoops, try again. Fucking, hey. Oh. Oh. What if I, like, put it at this... Hey, fuck. Shysta. And then, put right... Fuck! I moved it back. Ah! I think this game has good speedrun potential. Probably. If you know how to use the mouse mode. Which I sadly don't with the gyroscopes. See, I'm like trying... oh, yeah, okay, so you gotta tilt it, and then it holds it in place, and then you gotta use your weird mouse movement, and then... I messed up. I don't know, I might skip this one. I might just skip this one, chat. I don't like gyro controls. The only time I like gyro controls is like in Splatoon. I don't even stream that game because I suck at it. Oh! Do it! Oh, fuck. I don't know which way I was turning. This is so weird. Because it's like, I'm just turning it. It's just going... Well, let me recalibrate it. Alright, so tilting it this way. Oh, off to the edge, and boom. Wait, one more putt. One more putt. Don't get in the fuck. Oh, I was off by 0.10 seconds. Ah! How would you rate Nintendo Switch Tour? A 5. The reason why I say 5 is because they expected me to have a 4K TV for one of the mini games. It's like, no, I have like monitors. Yeah. And it was like, oh, do you want to see like World 1 of Super Mario Bros. In 4K? I think I could just emulate that. Let me see. And put. Oh, and a put. There we go. Heck, you know what? I think I'm good with just one medal. I think I'm good. I'm not gonna do the second medal. I kind of want to just like move on. I want to do Mario Kart Worlds soon, so I don't know if we'll get through all of it. That's like being the premier Welcome Tour streamer. I don't know. I made an excuse to buy this just so I could stream it as a streamer. You handled the Joy-Con 2 controller like it was a real. Also, some other mini games required me to be in like handheld mode, which kind of iffy for me. Because again, I usually stream my games. Yeah. When I found out without you, oh, thank you. Thank you for following as well. Part 2 is now. I'm not doing part 2. Fuck off. No. Get me out of here. I don't want to golf anymore. I'm leaving. I'm done. Get me out of the guts. You're not even going to talk about the fucking stick. Let's check the other side. Yeah, thank you for following. I really want to see where they talk about the goddamn new sticks. Come on. Why is it so hard? Let me see. Is like the underground section unlocked over here? Also, here's another lost and found item. Oh, cool. What's up with the new stick? I want to know what's up with the new sticks. I want to know. Let me in. Sorry, I can't go through it. Come back when you've... Okay. I don't think I have access to this yet. Because... I think... Did I not find... Yeah, okay. I need to go back to the insides. I need to go back to the guts. Apparently there's like more to find in the lower area, I think. Wait, what? I can't find the rest of the stamps. I'm not sure if I looked under the ladder. Yeah, they're probably there. Do they feel different? I mean, they look different. They're a lot more encased compared to Joy-Con 1s. Because Joy-Con 1s, they used to have like... I think they still have the little rubber flap, but they added a bit more housing on the inside. I'm guessing to prevent dust from building. Oh, okay, here's what I missed. I really felt the ball. Why is it always balls? How many more balls am I going to be handling in this demo? This tech demo is not a minigame, but it's a pretty cool experience. This HD Rumble 2 tech demo stimulates ball rolling around. I can do that myself.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Apparently. The HD Rumble 2 built in, so both Joy-Con 2 and this means double the rumble, double the fun. Furthermore, the vibration moves from one side to another. It should feel as if the source of the rumbles is moving around physically. Wait a minute, I hate golf. Mr. Krabs made me ball. Okay, let me try out your demo. Never mind! Never fucking mind. They want me to be in handheld mode. I can't do half this shit on on the man. If you want to go back to the previous map, okay. I think we'll be moving to Mario World soon, chat. What else have I not like gotten down here? I don't think I've actually found a single... Okay, I haven't done the quiz yet, but... what's this? It's the battery. Oh, is that what we're standing on? Lovely. What else? What else am I missing over here? What's this? Oh. H2... Oh, right, we're on the rumble thing. Yay. I did it. Area... What is Area E? Where does this take me? How? It's... Okay, I'll do the quiz. Did you know there's a lot of north and south poles contained within the parts that makes up the HD2 Rumble? Do you know about Nintendo's history about Rumble cartridges? Kinda. Great, here's the HD2 Rumble 2 in size 3. Have it. Oh, there's volume 3 about the Rumble. Multiple north and south poles. Strong vibration requires strong magnetic force. As such, the Nintendo Switch 2 system HD Rumble 2 needs strong magnets. The magnets are stronger than those used for the Nintendo Switch system HD Rumble. However, it's not just a strong magnet. The normal magnets consist of 2 poles, a north pole and a south pole. The magnets in the HD Rumble 2 have multiple north and south poles. And any combining several of these magnets, we get a magnetic force that's stronger than that of the 2-pole Are you customers following this? Good. Magnets, north and south poles. On top of that, the magnets are combined. Quiet rumble. If the rumble is too strong, things can get a bit noisy. Buttons and other parts may rattle into each other. This isn't ideal, of course, so we took various measures to ensure that it's not too noisy. The parts are attached with double-sided tape, and this prevents the gaps from forming. Our goal was for you to feel the vibrations as much as possible. Special effort was made to prevent invisible parts from colliding with one another. Nintendo and Rumble 2. Nintendo has been making game cartridges with a rumble for a long time. What is a cartridge? I'm old enough to know what the fuck a cartridge was. I grew up with a DS Lite. It had a GameCube. It had a Game Boy slot. But I guess for anyone who... I don't know. Well, you could say that they're the predecessors of the modern-day game cards. In 1999, Pokemon Pinball for the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color. 2005, WarioWare Twisted for the Nintendo Game Boy Advance. 2006, Drill Dozer for the Game Boy Advance. And 2005, Nintendo DS ROM. I didn't know about this. And I had a DS. I grew up with one. With these cartridges, the cartridge itself was rumbling. Sometimes the game cartridge itself seems to be able to rumble. Okay. Looks like you read everything. Nice. Better reward would be for reading all the text in a quiz. Leaving. I want to get out. I want to get out of this Joy-Con. Goddammit. SD Rumble 2. Question number 1. What of the magnets held within the HD Rumble 2 parts contain a lot of north and south poles? I have no pole. North and south poles. The Joy-Con 2s are attached to other parts with double-sided tape, stopping the vibrations from doing what to the buttons, making the text unreadable. What does this have to do with buttons? Rotating them, making them fly away, rattling them into other parts. I don't think they can fly. I don't think it'll be like enough vibration for it to just like fly away, you know? In the past, Nintendo made something pictured here that could vibrate. What was it? A battery, a game console stand, a game console, a game cartridge. A game cartridge. Yay. Okay, the only reason I'm doing these quizzes is because they're nice and short. Some of them. Some of them are short. Ew, I need to step up my exercise routine. This venue is so big, walking around it is really getting the pulse pounding. I'm leaving. Actually, you know what? I think Granny had another tip. Hold on. I just realized I didn't speak to her yet. She might give us a helpful tip. I'll be honest, this feels like a interactable instruction manual. I took a moment and happened to overhear some visitors. They were talking about how much fun they were having walking around here and collecting stamps. Hearing about... Okay, never mind. She had no tips. Okay, I don't care. No, I don't want to play golf. No, leave me alone. I mispressed the button twice. Alright. Well, they're not going to answer the stick. Maybe on the left Joy-Con, they'll actually... We'll actually talk about the sticks. I really want to know about the joysticks. Come on. Tell me about the Joy-Con sticks. Stop hiding the inner mechanisms of the Joy-Con sticks from me, Nintendo. Okay, was it next to access the screen? I forget. What was the next one? Excuse me. Oh yeah, now I remember. It was like this side elevator, I think. Yeah, okay, I remember. It was actually on the right side Joy-Con. Where are we going? Yes, I got all the stamps. Let me through. Where? What? Where is this elevator taking me? Oh, we're leaving the Joy-Con. What? Where are we going? Man, this game's actually a lot bigger than I thought. What the heck? We're going through a park. Oh, what the heck? Are we going up to the straps? Really? Accessories? What? Joy-Con 2 strap area? Okay, I don't know if I'll be able to play through all this tonight. Because I did want to have time to go to Mario Kart World. If I keep playing this, I don't think we'll be able to have time. Can I just, like, save this for, like, another session? Yeah, I think I'll probably save it for another session. I'll be honest. I think we're done. We're not. I want to go play some Mario. I want to check out the new Mario Kart. Honestly, so I think we'll probably be switching to that. I don't know if you customers want me to continue this. Probably not. Honestly, you probably don't want me to continue this. Half the stuff is located just for like handheld mode and stuff like that. And I don't feel like trying to grab the Switch and just undock it while I'm, you know, having it hooked up. I really don't want to do that, having to switch in and out from monitor inputs. So, yeah. Overall, besides not being able to do everything, like, I'll be honest, they really should have planned for that. They should have been like, oh, you can't, are you unable to put the Joy-Cons into the, well, we'll simulate it for you. You know, if they would have just had alternatives where they would just, like, simulate it for me, so I can still show it on screen, that would have been nice. But no, they physically want you. And also the 4K TV stuff, that's kind of bullshit, honestly. So, yeah. I get it. They want to show off all their cool little features, but overall, yeah, I would rate this like a maybe like a 6 because of how interactive it is. But yeah, pretty much. I don't know. Maybe I'll continue this if customers want. How cool this. They actually had mimicked the sound of carpet. But yeah. No, they're probably going to, like, take me through all the accessories. I'm going to guess, like, next is going to be, like, the controller and stuff later. You know, they still didn't let me go to the inner mechanisms of the sticks. Maybe that's like the finale, you know? They're just going to talk about the joysticks in the grand finale. About how they work. Yeah. Anyways. Okay, we're going to switch to Mario Kart in a second.